in the building. Man, we made it back another week. Shout out to everybody at the corporate plantation doing what they got to do to survive. Now it's finally cold out here in Las Vegas. It only took to November to get cold in this motherfucker. God damn. Anyways, the G's come back. Oh, don't tell me. You've been speaking in tongues and ashando baba 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 and all this bullshit. While white supremacists going, oops, upside your head. Man, shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to my brother Dave for No Compromise, my brother James Youngblood. Man, we had a great live yesterday. We got to do it again. Erica, Shawnee, everybody out there. Taj Mariah, my homegirl Jerica, my homegirl Melina, Messiah, Latanya, everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Taj Mariah, everybody out there. Y'all already know what it is. If you have the Core Plantation, man, this is a good one. It's a Bunsen burner. This is a No I Don't Know TV podcast, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I've been climbing Sucker Free since 2003. Ain't no finessing me. Man, we gonna get into it, man. Calling out culture. Vultures. Oops, I did it again. Looking at Britney Spears' memoir. Now she's calling these hoe-ass motherfuckers out. She been on code knowing that being on code ain't getting her nowhere. So now she about to throw everybody under the fucking bus. And I love it. Because I've been saying it for years. So now we're going to get to the crux of it. And we're going to talk about things that matter to us most. Let's get into it. Hey. Man. Look, let me tell you something. I am a big fan of black producers. Dr. Dre's, the Just Blazes, the Timbalands, the Swiss Beats, the Neptunes, DJ Premier. Oh, man, the list goes on and on. Jay Dilla. Oh, man. Legendary track star. Any producer, you know what I'm saying, that loves the art of hip-hop and has that melanin in your bones, I'm a big fan of you. I'm a big fan of other producers that are not black, but mostly black because that's where the feeling comes from us. So I'm a fan of all of, you know, Dr. Dre's work, Timbaland's work. I'm big time. I'm that guy that when you get the CDs back in the day, you read the credits to see who did what. I'm that nigga that can tell you what Timbaland produced and who played the bass and who did this and who arranged the keys and, you know, so I'm just a big fan of that type of stuff because I'm a big fan of music. I don't know everything about music, but I'm a big fan of it. And I've always been a fan of anything that Timbaland does, and I know him, Dre, Swiss Beats, the Neptunes, when they touch any artist, no matter whatever the racial group, they can make them pop. And any type of music that Timbaland did or Dre did, you know, like when the Neptunes did that song for, what was it called? Bananas with the girl from No Doubt. I thought that was dope. A lot of music that I thought was dope. The beats. You know what I mean? I like that beat that the Neptunes did for Britney Spears' Slave. That beat was banging. To me. You know what I mean? That's a lot of 2000, 2001, 2, 3 hip hop and R&B. So I'm a big fan of that. Because I'm a supporter of what we do. No matter who the artist is. But we got to call out these culture vultures. And it seems like Britney Spears is finally calling they hoe asses out for what the fuck has been going on. So now what I'm going to do is there is audio of Britney Spears' book, and it's read by Michelle Williams. That's that actor from Dawson's Creek. And she's basically calling out Justin Timberlake for being a culture vulture and putting on a black scent. And when he's meeting people like Genuine, yo, and for she's and all this bullshit, this sucker shit, over and compensated because low key you jealous of Genuine, and then you use his same fucking producer and you think you some type of special artist. Man, you can never be Genuine, period. But anyway, let's listen to it. We're going to listen to it and see how it goes.
This band in sync was what people back then called So Pimp.
This is her book with Michelle Williams reading it, talking about Justin Timberlake when he met Genuine.
His band NSYNC was what people back then called So Pimp. They were white boys, but they loved hip-hop.
You know, listen to this. Listen to how she breaks this shit down. Just listen to it. David, Shawnee, Erica, just listen to this shit.
To me, that's what separated them from the Backstreet Boys, who seemed very consciously to position themselves as a white group. NSYNC hung out with black artists.
You heard that, right? Backstreet Boys was like, well, we'd rather just be white. We gonna stay in our lane. It ain't that deep. And if you notice with the Backstreet Boys, they've never, yo, and all this word to your mother and all this other bullshit. They just stayed, ain't nothing but a heartache. Like, they just stayed doing what they're supposed to do. I think that's why a lot of black artists kind of respected the Backstreet Boys, because they just stayed in their lane.
Sometimes I thought they tried too hard to fit in.
She talk about NSYNC.
One day, Jay and I were in New York, going to parts of town I'd never been to before. Walking our way was a guy with a huge, blinged-out medallion. He was flanked by 2 giant security guards. Jay got all excited and said so loud, "Oh yeah, faux shiz, genuine. What's up, homie?"
Oh, man. Excuse me. I'm sorry. We got to play this again. Because for some sort of reason, people don't think that this shit really happens. Let's roll it back. Let's roll it back. And before then, Erica, Shawnee, Tasha, Mariah, all y'all that's listening, David, James Youngblood, I want you to go on YouTube and look up Ryan Gosling or whatever his name is, that famous actor, Justin Timberlake and them. They were performing Jodeci's Cry For You when they were kids. They had the big back, like, they've always wanted to be us. And Ryan Gosling, he ended up going to be a fucking actor, so he stopped doing that music. And there's another dude, I think James Caan's son or whatever, with Alchemist. They were like a hip-hop group too. All of these fucking dominant society motherfuckers, they come on our side of the train tracks. They don't go over there and go do country and go do their genre, even though country is our genre, but they don't go do that music. They want to come over here and emulate black folk. So listen to what she's saying. Just listen.
He was flanked by 2 giant security guards. Jay got all excited and said so loud, "Oh yeah, faux shiz, genuine. What's up, homie?" After Genuine.
Faux shiz. I bet you he did that. What has Britney Spears got to lie about that? As Dr. Francis Cresswell says, tell us what's been said when we not in the room. So throw that white motherfucker under the bus. We want to know exactly how he was acting with his good talking about happy birthday, my ninja and shit. Then when all them black folk jumped on his ass on Twitter and Instagram, he said, "I feel so misunderstood." No, motherfucker, you ain't black.
Walked away, Felicia did an impression of Jay. "Oh yeah, faux shiz, genuine." Jay wasn't even embarrassed. He just took it and looked at her like, "Okay, fuck you." His band NSYNC.
Uh-huh. So that's just a little excerpt. Excuse me. That's just a little excerpt to the culture vultureism that has taken place. We got to understand this. Here, let me read a little bit, because I'm going to read a little bit of it. The highlight of my week has been Michelle Williams impersonating Britney Spears, impersonating Justin Timberlake's Black Scent when he met Genuine. That's it. That's the tweet. All 275 pages of Spears is the Woman in Me continue to the source of discussion and controversy this week. As a result of, albeit well-deserved backlash, Timberlake has canceled upcoming performances, gigs, and appearances and limited comments on Instagram. This comes just a couple weeks after NSYNC's faded reunion and latest single. While Justin cowers in shame until the storm dies down, or he inevitably releases a statement, several other stars are embarking on new ventures. Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, Britney Spears also, you like Warren. I know what y'all getting at. I know, James Youngblood, I know that. Y'all probably like, man, why the fuck is Warren talking about this shit? You know I always have a correlation effect. Justin Timberlake coerced her to get an abortion. And she got an abortion. And Justin Timberlake was fucking around on Britney Spears too. Now here's the thing. If black folk would have done that, if a black man would have coerced any woman to get an abortion, and this woman write a tell-all book about it, he's done. He's canceled. He's never coming back. He's done. Look at what they did to Bill Cosby. It's bitches that didn't even know Bill Cosby talking about, oh, Bill Cosby made me drink the drink too. They like, bitch, you wasn't even born when Bill Cosby was doing that. Oh, okay, well, I felt like he did it. So is he guilty? Do I get money too? Like, that's what motherfuckers doing to black men. But to white men, this walks away unscathed. I hope they bury this motherfucker and he can never come back. You say why? Because we don't get the same treatment as them. That's why I'm talking about this shit. See, they secretly want to be foundational black Americans and take our melanin and the law of rhythm and apply it to themselves. So they go get the black producers like the Dr. Dre's, the Neptunes, the Timbalands, the Swiss Beats, and they use our black FBA producers that possess the natural law of rhythm, and then they go make millions and millions and millions of dollars, and then they have the nerve to look at black artists like we ain't shit. That's why I'm talking about this. If it was up to them, Justin Timberlake would be the greatest R&B artist ever known to man. That's why to this day, I bump Genuine. I bump Pony, I bump all that shit, because those are classics, and that could never be redone or topped by any white artist. I don't give a fuck who Justin Timberlake is. Ain't nobody listening to Justin Timberlake no more, but I'm still listening to Genuine. I'm still listening to 100% Genuine. I'm still listening to motherfucking The Bachelor. I'm still listening to The Senior. I'm still listening to TGT. Those albums are classic, not this bullshit. I remember one time Tank, and I think Tank is one of the best R&B vocalists that we've ever seen in this generation. And I remember one time Tank telling a story about how he saw Justin Timberlake on tour. Justin Timberlake was, yeah, man, you can come on tour with me. Man, I wanted to tell Tank so bad. Nigga, Justin Timberlake want to be you, Tank. He wants to be you, Tank. You ain't got to be, first of all, Justin Timberlake ain't got no fucking rhythm. That's why I'm talking about this story, because this is shit that black artists could not get away with. So that's why I'm talking about it. How he coerced her to get an abortion. Let a black man coerce any... If a black man coerced a damn dog to get an abortion, we going to prison. But this man can sit up here, and then what I didn't like about the Justin Timberlake thing is, you played the victim the whole time, white boy. You played the victim like she cheated on you, and that's why y'all broke up, and blah, 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 and all this other stuff. The whole time, you secretly were envious of foundational black Americans and wanted to be us and replace us. That's what you want to do. And you knew you could only do that with the likenesses of the Neptunes and Timbaland. You know that. So that's why I'm talking about this shit. Because it needs to be talked about. And that's why now the motherfucker turns Instagram off and all this other shit. Man, no, turn that shit on, hoe ass motherfucker. Doing all this sucker shit. That's why Cry Me a River so good. Then he used Britney Spears' likeness in the video. Had everybody like, damn, Britney Spears is a hoe and all this other shit. I was always confused, like, why does he got her in the video? You know what I mean? But that's okay though. You had your, hey, she was on cold for a minute, huh? Then after a while, you're like, man, fuck these motherfuckers. And they was pretending to be black with they black sense and Vultures and what's up. And ooh, I bet you they was doing that shit. All of those motherfuckers was probably doing that. Get on my goddamn nerves. How many times have I told you about these motherfucking dominant society artists that do that corny ass bubblegum music and they know it ain't shit, so they come over there with the black artists, hang out with the black artists, and get some of our law of rhythm, and then all of a sudden they become the naysayers of R&B and hip hop. Man, get your goofy ass the fuck up out of here. I hope they bury you. Now, where are all these women at? These women should be protesting his page and shutting his ass down for coercing her to kill a baby. Because if it was a black man doing that, they would shut us the fuck down. It wouldn't be no coming back. But for some sort of reason, this motherfucker could be like, yeah, man, you need to get an abortion because it just ain't the right time for us to be having no baby. Then the nigga go play victim. Oh, man, y'all, she cheated on me. Cry me a river. Man, get your old ass the fuck up out of here, nigga. You secretly want to be Genuine. Oh, folks, she is. I know that's what happened. Can't lie to me and tell me that shit happened like a motherfucker. I know it did. Man, that's why I'm just laughing because I'm like, man, wow, this is crazy. It's crazy. The motherfuckers is sitting up here. I was like, man, no. That's why she threw his ass under the bus. For cultural appropriation. Vultures and all that shit. Then he said some shit about, I remember that time he told Madonna, happy birthday, my ninja. And everybody was like, hey, bro, what is you doing? Oh, I feel so misunderstood. No, nigga, you know better than that. And any black artist or producer that's working with these white motherfuckers, these dominant society people, you need to tell, hey, man, we don't do that. Britney Spears, recalling Justin Timberlake's Black Sin, has reminded people how he presented himself in 2000, years after brutally mocking Janet Jackson. Oh, remember what he did to Janet Jackson? He never came on and apologized after he ripped her thing out and showed all everybody her titty. Janet Jackson speaking at Black Sin, called Madonna his ninja and telling a black person we are the same. Just admitted in 2021 that he benefited from a system that condones racism. Yeah, motherfucker, we know that. Man. Oh, for she's. Man. Let me see what else they said. Man. And she thought, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't remember this shit? Come on, y'all. I know y'all remember that. Cause I remember the first song he did when I knew he was gonna start crossing over. Won't you be my girlfriend? I'll be your shining star. Cause the Neptunes did that beat. I was like, why are they going from pop to kind of R&B? And I was like, oh shit. Here we go with this bullshit. Then before you know it, he come out with Justified with Cry Me a River. Now the music was jamming. But I knew, I was just like, even then in 2002, 2003, I was like, God damn, man. Like, we can't never have nothing. The music was jamming. I'm not dissing the music. I just didn't like the fact that, why don't y'all stay on y'all side and see if y'all keep doing that corny ass bullshit music you've been doing. Don't come over here on our side and use our shit. And I remember when this is the same man was like, oh, happy birthday, my ninja, to Madonna's whole ass. And then when motherfuckers start calling him out, motherfucker was like, oh man, I feel misunderstood because he gonna try to say we all the same. No, motherfucker, we are not all the same. The fuck you mean we all the same? You know we ain't all the same. As soon as the motherfucking police come, we know we ain't all the same. And Justin Timberlake with that sucker shit, stop, man. With your untalented having ass. No Timberland, no Neptunes, no Justin Timberlake. He gonna keep doing that baby bye 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 suck ass shit, man. Get your ass the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. Nigga up here acting like he the victim and he up there coercing the bitch having an abortion. Man, black men cannot get away with that. David, James Youngblood, all y'all that's listening, please leave comments. When has black men ever got away be like, hey, look, babe, right now you gotta have an abortion. And then we go off and play the victim. Man, he lucky that wasn't no sister. She would have aired his whole ass out right away. Wait, hold on, bitch ass nigga. You told me to kill my own kid. And now you gonna play the victim? You was fucking around the whole time, motherfucker. See how motherfuckers do? They come running to the black community on some, oh my God, my own community did me wrong. Accept me, and then we accept them and bring them into our fold to do our music, and then they become the naysayers of R&B. With they non-talented, non-singing, no law of rhythm having motherfuckers. You keep saying, well, why, Warren? You keep saying the law of rhythm. Go read the Kabbalions. They naturally do not possess the law of rhythm. It is in our DNA. It is encoded in our genetics. The melanin. That's why look, I don't know the in-depths of it, but I'm going to break it down as much as I know what it means. Why do you think when we hear a beat, like a Dr. Dre beat, or a Neptune's beat, or a Timbaland beat, or a J Dilla beat, or The Roots, or when you hear that music, it taps into your soul. It's beyond nostalgia. It taps into your soul and it makes you move. That's why black folk, when James Brown would come, when you hear that music, you start moving. Because it's tapping into your soul. It's activating that melanin in your DNA. It's activating the law of rhythm. We naturally have that. They don't. And you have to treat them like Flash from the Heartbeats. You got to treat them like Eddie Kane treated Flash. You want my spot, Flash? Well, you ain't gonna get it because you ain't got it. And that's all it is. And secretly, I think he was envious of Genuine. See, when motherfucking dominant society start overcompensating and yo for shiz and woo and all this bullshit, you know they envious of you and they want to be you secretly. Well, they want your talent. So if they could, they would tap in and they would take the bone marrow of your fucking melanin and the law of rhythm, and then they would take it and just make it seem like you never had it. That's why they trying to secretly, if they could, they trying to secretly destroy Michael Jackson. You can never destroy Michael Jackson. You can't destroy energy. It can only be transformed. And Michael Jackson is the epitome of pop music. And you'll never be able to top that. Period. We got to understand this. That's why I'm glad she's doing what Dr. Francis Cress Welsing said. Tell us what's said, but we're not in the room. Tell us what the fuck was really going on. Oh, so he's putting his black scent on. Oh, because that's not offensive to black folk. So get your ass the fuck up out of here. And that's why I know it. Did all these goddamn albums. Timbaland did all these damn albums. And he motherfucker, he just act like he did it. No, nigga, you didn't do shit. Timbaland did them motherfuckers' albums. Timbaland and Neptunes don't contribute to your albums. You don't have an album. You don't have shit. Go get those dominant society producers to do your shit. And stay the fuck away from black art and black R&B. Leave that shit alone. Y'all done already muddied up the waters as it is. God damn. You got Tank and Tyrese, Genuine, all these dope ass artists, and motherfuckers want, man, get your ass those non-talented having ass. That's why I was like, I'm glad to throw that motherfucker under the bus, because black folk could not get away with that. I don't care what y'all say. Ain't no black man that's an R&B artist getting away with talking this woman into having an abortion and then going on and playing the victim like she fucking around on him on the whole entire time, and then he goes away and rides off to the sunset. No, that's not happening with no black man. I know it ain't. So now all of a sudden he get a chance to do that. That's why I'm gonna throw his ass under the motherfucking bus. Shit, I'm sick of this shit. Motherfuckers playing all these goddamn games. We have to wake up. And the reason why I did this podcast today, because we had a good discussion on Instagram Live, me and David from No Compromise, about hip hop. And about, I kept saying we got to protect the sanctity of our art form and our culture and stop letting everybody come in there and pick and choose. See, what people do is, other racial groups do, is they come to our culture and they treat it like we're a Macy's or a motherfucking Nike outlet or somewhere. They can come in, let me get those Jordans, let me get that, and they wear the outfit for a day or two and they look fresh, and then after they get their momentum, they put our shit in the shelf, then they start wearing cowboy boots and start doing their own music. Well, stay over there and do your own music. God damn. Stop coming to the black side to do music because you can't gain fame on your side. Man, I can see you doing a couple R&B songs. All right, that motherfucker want to do a whole R&B album. Nigga, stop. Talking about we the same. No, we ain't the same, motherfucker. You know that. See, that's because these people hang out with a couple of black folk, and black folk are accepting because of the money they're making, so they feel like they can say and do whatever in our culture. Not happening anymore. We taking it back. Hip hop, all that. You Latinos need to stop that bullshit with the we created 50 feet. You better stop listening to Fat Joe. Fat Joe wasn't even born when hip hop was around. Y'all better stop listening to him. I don't give a fuck how many black folk he hung around with. Fat Joe is put in front of our faces by the dominant society that's his payer. They about to make him the naysayer of hip hop. And since ain't no black folk that are friendly with him, pulling him to the side behind closed doors, be like, bro, what you doing is very offensive to black folk, dog. It's very offensive. You classify as Puerto Rican, which classifies as white. And Puerto Ricans don't even know their own history. As Big Pun said, Boricua Morena. Moreno music, black music, giving respect to black music. Y'all better wake up and understand what the fuck is going on and stop acting like you don't know what the fuck is going on. Y'all motherfuckers done lost y'all goddamn rabbit ass minds. Watch, one day, Queen Elizabeth's gonna wake, not Queen Elizabeth, Prince Charles and them gonna be like, we all the creators of hip hop. We deserve 50-50 with the niggas. Then the next thing you know, China, not Chinese, but Vietnam motherfuckers gonna come out the woodwork. And us too. Shit, half y'all shit made in China anyway, so we get 50-50 too. Then you gonna wake up, and then the Italians gonna be like, we created hip hop, we get 50-50 because niggas eat pizza. Oh shit. I swear to God, that's how it's gonna be, y'all. I'm telling you, that's how it's gonna be. That's why I did this article, because I'm like, this is gonna shed a lot of light on why David from No Compromise was right about, hey man, we gotta start being gatekeepers of our art form and stop just allowing anybody. Look, let me tell you something. You know when another racial group is a little envious of the talents that you have. You know it. Black folk, y'all know it. Y'all see it, just like I see it. But we have to wake up and understand that we have to protect the integrity and the sanctity of our culture as well, and stop just allowing anybody to participate in it and not be like, well, who are you? That's why I be laughing when I be seeing all these people make beats and all this other stuff that ain't never want to participate in hip hop, and now because you can get a little bit of shine, you want to make beats. I ain't gonna lie, I be laughing. I got more talent in my finger than half these motherfucking other racial groups having their whole body trying to do our art form. I be laughing. I really do be laughing, because I'm not gonna prove that I'm talented on Instagram. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Instagram is the matrix. I don't give a fuck about followers and all that other sucker shit. I gotta go to work in the morning. These niggas don't pay me. Justin Timberlake, if you feel so misunderstood, all this other shit, denounce your anti-black racism that you have committed the last 15, 20 years of this happy birthday, my ninja, and all this other sucker shit. Denounce that shit and apologize about that shit. Apologize to black folk, foundational black Americans, for allowing you to come amongst our culture and do our music. I ain't never heard you give up no props to none of the, like, Stephanie Mills and all the people before you. No, you act like, cause you got, no, suck ass nigga. And then you was talking that shit about Prince and hide behind Timberland. That's some phony bullshit too. That's why Prince said sexy never left, motherfucker, because Prince didn't like your motherfucking ass. That's what that shit was about. Go look up Prince. Prince was not not fond of Justin Timberlake. And he probably was pissed off at Timberland for doing that shit. Like, why the fuck you doing that? That's why Timberland's last single he did with some other girl, everybody was in his comments like, bro, why do you keep taking other racial groups and lifting them up? You got a whole bunch of black folk out here that can use your help. And black folk, when you do get the help, handle business with it. Stop bullshitting too. And this goes to show black folk, y'all stop not wanting to see each other win. Black folk do not want to see each other win. Black folk would rather everybody else to win but us. Black folk want to be the only motherfucker to win. They just want one person to win at a time. That's why I said what I said. Y'all better stop. Well, why don't Oprah help us and Michael Jordan? And, you know, Michael Jordan. No, nigga. Why don't the dominant society give us reparations that is owed to us, so we not sitting up here fucking fighting each other and clawing each other to death and gutting each other like fish, when we know the dominant society owes us a repayment? There's a debt that needs to be paid for us building this institution for free. They know that. It's called managerial tactics 101. Let's keep these niggas fighting amongst themselves, so they'll never look at us and be like, hey, no, really, y'all the problem. Y'all the ones that owe us money. That's why, again, y'all notice I am not talking about anything that has to do with Israel or Palestine, because that I don't have no dog in that fight. I'm going to benign neglect that and let them figure that out. You know why? Because I'm going to give the same energy that we've been getting about anti-black racism and racism white supremacy. If you're not establishing a system of justice, meaning the racial group that needs the most constructive help gets the most constructive help, motherfucker, that means that you ain't got time to fight every other person's fucking battle. That's why we need to protect our culture. Vet them out properly. Vet them out properly. That's all. Are you gonna do anything that brings shame upon my community or me? Because if you do, I'll gut you like a fish. That's how you gotta start treating outsiders. Then they know. And that's sad that Britney Spears had to come out and tell on his punk ass and no motherfucker around him. Maybe he was acting around other motherfuckers, but I remember when he said that happy birthday, my ninja, I was like, hey, bro, what is you doing? Everybody was in the comments like, bro, you racist. Why are you saying that shit? That shit is not funny. Talking about he feel misunderstood. Man, shut your old ass up. That motherfucker have an identity. No, he ain't have no identity crisis, and he ain't got no mental block. You know exactly what the fuck he's doing. Motherfucker want to play that black shit till the motherfucking police come. Then motherfucker gonna be identifying as white like a motherfucker. He ain't even gonna say he do black music. He gonna be talking about, I was in the group NSYNC, police, Mr. Police Officer. Shit. I don't know them niggas. But anyway, man, that is my time. Y'all go check this article out. That's why I talked about it today, because I think it is amazing that she is telling us what is being said when we're not in the room. And I love it. I love it. It's like, why you love it, Warren? Because, man, that's what he get. Oh, I love it, man. Hey, and let me tell you something. That's why that motherfucker done shut his Instagram down and shut his comments off. No, nigga, turn them on, motherfucker. Yeah, I bet you cry in the river now, motherfucker. I'm out. Guilty, nigga. Peace.